So, one thing that might clue you in, there's a bar in Dublin called the Hairy Lemon. It's a famous bar. It's named after a guy who looked like a hairy lemon. And the first time we went over, it was the first bar in Dublin that my wife and I went into. And after a Guinness or 20, I started referring to the Hairy Lemon as the Fuzzy Onion. And whenever I said the Fuzzy Onion, everybody knew exactly what I was talking about. So we've never actually changed the name among our group. So whenever we go back, we always stop into the Onion for our first beer when we get to Dublin. By 3 p.m. we were at the Onion for our ceremonial first round. 7 long days ahead, skip lunch beer instead. It was only our first day in town. There were 9 English lasses all shaking their asses. Somehow they all got reeled in. So we told them our stories of triumph and glory. It was a hell of a way to begin. So bring on the Guinness, the Harp and the Smithwick's. Have far more tales we can tell. We all seem delicious, they don't seem suspicious. They're buying whatever we sell. For 3 days before we'd stayed up until 4, singing and breaking their hearts. Our drinks, they were free as we made history, and we stumbled back home in the dark. There were pints by the score as they set up 3 more. They never asked us to pay. We slept through breakfast and rum lime on our necks to keep all the midgets away. You had to be there. So bring on the Guinness, the Harp and the Smithwick's. We have far more tales we can tell. Don't check all our facts, cause our brains are relaxed, but our livers are clear as a bell. We were down at the tables, but still we were able to spot a few rounds for our friends. Then we headed out west on a troubadour's quest to hear the wild songs on the wind. We got our feet wet, I already forget the first place that served us a pint. We had lunch by the bay and then off on our way, I trained back to Dublin that night. So bring on the Guinness, the Harp and the Smithwick's. We have far more tales we can tell. From Hout to Galway, all the locals will say, were we just in heaven or hell? After 5 days in town, we began to wind down. The beer and the crack took its toll. But the girls are so pretty in Dublin's fair city, we still ambled out for a stroll. Without even knowing, the beer began flowing. Soon we were out on the town. Our spirits were high as we raised our last pints and wore our hangovers like crowns. So bring on the Guinness, the Harp and the Smithwick's. Have far more tales we can tell. The time it was fleeting, and as we were leaving, we heard the whole town wish us well. So bring on the Guinness, the Harp and the Smithwick's. So much is still left untold. The beer and the lies and the smiling Irish eyes.